Hi, so in today's video we are going to discuss doing everything from must and have to. How is life on autopilot? So actually autopilot refers to a state where we operate on a level that's actually it's not a conscious state of mind, it's repeating the same things, like when you actually wake up in the morning and you have your routine, you go wash your face, you go have your drink of water, you actually brush your teeth, go to work, driving on the same route, just sitting on the same desk, at the same desk, and doing those tasks that you normally would. Okay, let's say on a like 80%, yeah, 80% ratio. So it's all nice and good. Of course, it's nice to have a routine, it's nice to have a ritual, it's nice to just follow the same patterns that actually are maybe efficient, that are creating space more for those things that maybe need a more extended, a more, I don't know, complex and analytical situations and skills where you can actually just, yeah, I don't know, just plan something and just be there for your loved ones in certain situations. But what happens when we get stuck on this autopilot mode, let's call it a mode, and these routines and habits have a negative impact maybe on our overall well-being, mental health, and some of us, or maybe in like academic circles, it is called like laziness. It can come with laziness, like if we are stuck on this autopilot mode, then it's a bit trickier to get out of your comfort zone. It's a bit trickier to do those steps that actually would get you out of your comfort zone and would get you into this area where you get to test out things, where you get to try out things, where you get to fail and see where it goes, where you get to just try those things that you actually would like to try, in real life. And of course, when we have this must and have, that's also a setting of the brain, and also a setting that we actually prefer maybe in situations where routine is already made and we just stick to it. So like these must, so I must finish this, I don't know, report that I started. I must finish this task. I must finish something before I start something new. So this means we get stuck on these scenarios where the stress is actually heightened, where the restlessness in our body just settles, and we have these situations where we maybe dread our lives, and we feel so unhappy and unfulfilled. What can we do? What can we do? Okay, the first thing I would say we can do, it's actually a basic principle that we all have in the back of our minds. Is just observing. How can observing help? Well, observing can help in a lot of ways, like just being present, like, why do I do this? Why do I do these things? Why do I do this? Like, what is the benefit for me? Just asking these questions, just being observant, you know? And observing if maybe these type of, yeah, musts and have tos, if they have like potential joy and meaning in our lives, you know. And I also am aware that when we are in a professional setting, like in an office, it's a bit more challenging to just make this distinction, you know, like, does this bring me joy? Is this meaningful to me? Yeah, of course we do it because we are paid to do certain tasks, but still you get to make this distinction, you know, like, okay, can I do this task a bit more different, like just switch up something, you know, that actually will not cause you to, I don't know, to do something incorrectly, or to make an error or something, but to make in a way that brings new pathways. Because, you know, these musts and have tos, very many of the times, they just lead to burnout, where you feel constantly exhausted and feeling drained, you know, overall. And how can we just build a life that is more meaningful to us? Well, you can observe, re-evaluate your routines, try to be present with your decisions and your feelings. It's hard, but it will worth your time. And keep adding some new ways of seeing these musts and have tos. And of course, self-care. You can talk to a therapist, you can talk to a coach, you can use your resources. But if your resources are simply not doing the work, you can also, like, yeah, talk to a therapist. Take care. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, follow, and see you next time. Bye.